I'm Chef Mike of 18 Reasons. Today I'm going to talk to you just briefly about the art of seasoning. Many times a recipe will say season the meat or season the vegetables with no further explanation, and there are proper ways of doing it and there are ridiculous ways of doing it. So I think if I tell you that it's really important that you season a steak or a piece of meat well, the instinct, the natural inclination is to get down and focus on it and apply salt really close because you're paying attention to what you're doing. The problem with seasoning that way is that when you're that tightly focused, you end up with tightly focused little piles of salt, where what you're actually looking for is a more even distribution. So, kind of counterintuitively, a better way of approaching seasoning is to not lose any of your focus, but to season from way up high. Season from very high up, and look at how evenly the salt is distributed across the meat. That is one even coat of salt. By putting your hand way up high and letting the seasonings rain down. There is a recently developed new technique for seasoning that I think at least bears mentioning for what it is worth. Kind of have two opinions about this. About 2 years ago now, that the world was exposed to a gentleman who went by the name of Salt Bae, and he seasoned like this, and he didn't do a bad job of seasoning his own shoulder, and his elbow was pretty thoroughly covered, but he didn't do a great job of seasoning the meat. I spent quite a bit of time laughing at that man and his sunglasses in the kitchen. That being said, he at least encouraged people to season, and that's always a good thing. This is Mike at 18 Reasons. I'll see you next week.